Hey there, it's Teresa here. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Teresa Youngkin. I'm a healthcare informaticist, which means that I deal with the clinical side of the house, the business side of the house, and the IT side of the house. I bring them all together. I speak all their languages, and we work together to create products that are going to benefit our patients and our members. Absolutely love doing it. I am having some FOMO because you guys are at HIMSS. I know I'm missing all the fun stuff, but I am keeping up with you on LinkedIn. And for those of you that are sending me shots and pictures, thank you so much. It makes my heart go pitter patter. You're going to come back from HIMSS with all this great knowledge. It's going to start to fade away the further away that you get from the conference. One of the things is people are probably going to ask you questions about AI. You want to do some research, and these are the 11 AI terms that you need to know. Let's get started. Generative adversarial networks, or we call them GANs. It's a system with two neural networks involved. So one's generating data, the other one's evaluating the data. And they come together to produce output, like a text or a picture. Then you've got auto encoders. I don't know why that's always so hard for me to say. These are neural networks, and what they do is they learn to copy the input data to their output. So it's a compression of the data. And as you study Gen AI and how these models work, you're going to find this is an important concept for you to know. Deep fakes. We've heard about deep fakes, and it usually refers to the media. Some image or video has been manipulated or it's been synthesized using AI. It normally depicts situations that did not actually occur. There have been some rules that have come out around making sure that if you tag something that could be considered a deep fake generated with AI. Style transfer. And all that means is that you're taking one image and you're applying a style to another image. Chatbots. These are computer programs designed to stimulate conversation with human users. And we know we've got Claude, we've got ChatGPT, we've got Gemini. So many different chatbots that are out there. Content generation. So that's creating any new content, such as images, text, or music. It's going to be a very interesting discussion as the AI gets better and it's referencing artists' work. I want to see how this is going to play out, how we give artists rights. Text generation. This is the process of producing natural language text. That means that you've got AI generating stories, poems, or articles. Artificial creativity. And all this means is that the AI is creating some new techniques to produce that artwork or literature. And sometimes you can't tell what a person has created as opposed to what the AI has created. And we've seen, and I've talked about this over the past couple of weeks, just the strides that have been made in these new models. Conditional generation. Basically, you're going to give it some sort of language prompt, and it's actually going to give you an image on the other side. But it's conditioned to specific input data. Interactive fiction, if you ever loved those books where you could choose your own ending, AI is doing it now. And some of the video games are out of control. You can choose your own adventure. It's really cool. And then finally, retrieval augmented generation or RAG that connects to huge knowledge bases. And what it's going to do is it's going to take that pre existing data, that text, and it's going to enhance the quality of what it produces from it. This is like feeding the machine. This is also going to be very important for us in the coming years. I say it's going to be important because of the fact that a year ago, when I first started talking about AI until now, the technology has improved so much. What's being produced is 1,000 times more sophisticated than we had a year ago. So, right now, these definitions are relevant. I can't say if they're going to be relevant in 3 months or in 6 months or in a year, which they probably won't be. These will start to become a regular part of our vernacular in the work that we do. So, quick introduction to these 11 terms that I think you should know as you start to think about AI. Because when people ask you questions, you'll have a knowledge base to start from. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I will be here again next week, of course, talking about more AI in healthcare. And we will see you then. You guys travel home safe and have a great time.